Hello friends, welcome to Stock Mart channel. In this video, we're going to discuss about the company Interglobe Aviation Ltd. Interglobe Aviation Ltd, doing business as Indigo, is an Indian low-cost airline headquartered in Gurgaon at Haryana. It is the largest airline in India by passengers carried and fleet size. With a 63.4% domestic market share as of July 2023, it is also the largest individual Asian low-cost carrier in terms of jet fleet size and passengers carried, as well as the largest carrier in Asia. It operates 1,900 daily flights as of September 2023 to 111 destinations, which includes 79 domestic and 32 international. It is the seventh largest airline by daily departures in Asia, with a record of 1,850 plus flights with 99.92% TDR. A TDR is a ticket deposit receipt. This is a receipt issued when a ticket is purchased and a deposit is made. It also has a reputation of 89.2% leading on-time performance, which makes sure that the passengers reach their specific destinations on time with ease. They also have a workforce of 33,000 plus, with 44.1% being women employees. And they have a record of lowest flight cancellations globally with 0.2%, and they also carry 83,000 tons of cargo. Some of the recognitions of the airline are: it has awarded with world's youngest aircraft fleet in the 100 plus aircraft category by CH Aviation. It is also ranked as the fifth most punctual mega airline in the world by the official aviation guide. Also, it has awarded as the best low-cost airline in India and South Asia by Skytrax in 2023 for the 13th time in a row. If we talk about the journey of Indigo, it started operations in the year 2006, went on to become profitable airline in the year 2009. In the year 2011, Indigo started its entry into the international arena and further to get its delivery of 100th aircraft in the year 2014. In 2015, Indigo goes public and became a listed company. The airline orders ATR and went on to serve 46 destinations in the year 2017. In the year 2018, Indigo had signed a code share agreement with Turkish Airlines, and in the same year, they got their delivery of 200th aircraft. 4 years after, in the year 2022, Indigo achieved the feat of serving 100 plus destinations, entry into freighter business, and became the first Indian airline to have a fleet of 300 plus aircraft. Indigo is committed to operating a modern and fuel efficient fleet. It provides passengers with a simple unbundled product, fulfilling its brand promise of providing low fares, on-time flights, and a courteous and hassle-free service to its customers. Right from Indigo's start, it has been the mission to connect with vast and diverse India, supporting social cohesion, mobility, and economic progress. With their unparalleled network, they are giving wings to the nation, enabling air travel to a large, medium, and smaller cities across India. Many of their first-time flyers are a true testimony to this. At the moment, the company has 21 Airbus A320ceo aircraft with a passenger capacity of 180 seats, 162 numbers of Airbus A320neo aircrafts with a passenger capacity of 180 to 186 seats, 79 numbers of Airbus A321neo aircrafts with a passenger capacity of 222 to 232 seats. They also have ATRs, and they also have A321 freighters and a Boeing airline. Undoubtedly, Indigo is ruling the skies with market share of 61.4% compared to the other airlines in India. The figure shows existing domestic stations with metros and international destinations. The company is focusing on expanding its network presence by increasing connectivity in the non-metro cities of India and expanding its international operations. Passenger traffic amounted to over 327 million at airports across India in the financial year 2023, out of which close to 57 million were international passengers. At Indigo, they strive to deliver customer promise in the most sustainable way possible. With investments in the new generation aircraft, they have been able to reduce the carbon dioxide footprint by around 20% in the financial year 2023 as compared to 7 years ago. Today, around 80% of their fleet is new generation, and due to that, they are one of the lowest carbon dioxide emitting airlines in the world. Apart from this, sustainability is integrated at the operational level, and they are making a series of investments towards more responsible flying, including single engine taxiing, introduction of electric ground vehicles, electronic flight bags, and water conservation techniques on board. As per DGCA, the number of domestic passengers has increased from 45 million in FY 2010 to the levels of 137 million in FY 2023. Similarly, if you look at the international passengers, in FY 2010 it was at 12 million, went on to increase 24 million in FY 2023. So overall, combinedly if we see, the total passengers has increased from 57 million in FY 2010 to the levels of 161 million in FY 2023. That is a good jump. The company's last 5 years sales growth is at 18.7%. 3 years sales growth is at 15%, and last 1 year sales growth is at 109.9%. So the sales growth is increasing year on year. If you look at the profit growth, in the last 1 year, it has generated 94.8%, which is much better compared to its 3 years and 5 years. Similarly, if you look at the return on equity against the return on capital employed, both are at a negligible percentage. However, when we calculate its 3 years and 5 years returns, it has recovered very well. We could see that the EBITDA has improved drastically from the negatives of 14,212 in Q1 FY21 to 52,109 million in Q1 FY 2024. Similarly, if you look at the profit after tax, it has recovered from the negatives of 28,443 million in Q1 FY21 to the levels of 30,906 million in Q1 FY 2024, which is very good. The available seat kilometers has increased from 81,028 million in FY19 to the levels of 1,14,359 million in FY23. If you look at the airline load factor, all these years it is maintaining a steady performance over 80%, which is very good. There is a surge in employees count from 23,531 in FY19 to 32,407 in FY23. If you look at the airline fleet size, it has increased from 217 in FY19 to the levels of 304 in FY23. The company has shown a good revenue growth of 15% for the last 3 years. Also, the company has significantly decreased its debt by 1,644 crores. And most importantly, the company has an efficient cash conversion cycle with a high promoter holding of 67.7%. If you look at the shareholding pattern of the company, promoters holding 67.7%, foreign institutional investors holding 19.7%, domestic institutional investors holding 10.4%, and public is holding 2%. Presently, the stock is trading at 2,355 rupees with a market cap of 91,953 crores. The stock PE is at 24, while the industry PE is at 21.6, which means the stock is decently valued. The return on equity is at negligible percentage. However, the return on capital employed is at 6.9% with a face value of 10 rupees. If we look at the chart, there is a strong support at 2,283 levels, and if it tests from here in an upward direction, we could see a short-term target of 2,800 rupees. With the airline, the company said to further expand its international connectivity to various horizons across Asia, Africa, and other continents. It could yield very good growth in the long term. These analyses presented were for study purposes, and we request you to do your own analysis before arriving at a decision to invest. If you like the content of this video, please do like, share it with your friends, and do subscribe for more such interesting videos. Jai Hind.